This, my friend, is my Royal Enfield Electra 2013 with the 350cc, as you can see, UC engine. I purchased this bike in 2013, and today, as on the One World One Ride Day, it has completed 5 years of happy ownership. Few niggles, but nothing major as such. I have had a very good ownership. I have toured almost the whole of South India with this bike, apart from a few Royal Enfield niggles that you have to live with. I wouldn't say it is trouble free, but it has never broken down on me on a long ride. As common with bikes from Royal Enfield of this model around this era, you can see this is the battery box, and the battery box is giving us some trouble. Its battery will leak is acid, and I have not had a battery box flying off as yet, but many other friends have reported this issue. But you can see I have painted it. I have degreased and painted it a few times. That is why my battery box has still held up for some time. This is the UCE 350cc engine, and this is the Electra model of Royal Enfield, and as recently I heard that it has been discontinued, and being the Bullet family, it has been continued by the Bullet, I think, with some new nomenclature, which is having the, usually the Royal Enfield Bullet was not having the this part, which is called the electric start, and this was with the Electra version of the electric start, with the electric start Royal Enfield Bullet, and now it is called, I think, Bullet electric start or whatever, with a new nomenclature. On to Uti, I have gone to Mangalore, I have gone to Kochi, I have gone to Vellore, Chennai, I rode down to Goa, I rode down to Hampi, Badami, basically everywhere in South India that I can think of, and it has never ever broken down on me, and it has been a perfect companion. This is the rear sprocket, and that is somewhere there is a front sprocket, and this has given me off when it was at 20,000 kilometers. I have changed to a new set of sprockets, and basically Royal Enfield nowadays their sprockets are lasting to up to 15 to 20,000 kilometers, and mine was lucky enough to last up to 20,000. Shockers are still original, there is no change in that. I have modified the seat to a bit. I have cut the height and made it lower, and put leather seats on it. It has been done 5 years back. Seen many people in the group, they are fascinated with the fact that they can ride the bike at 5th gear at the speed of 30-40. That is one of the major reasons why your sprocket gets damaged. At one point I had changed the exhaust to one made by India Motard or whatever that company is, and I have had a small issue with that exhaust. During one of the rides, what happened, that a small part, I think during the course of backfire, it broke off from a very small aluminum part from the exhaust. It broke off and went into the main engine chamber. Thank God I heard that sound and I stopped the engine, and luckily it was close to my office, so I took it to the local mechanic just near my office, and he opened the engine part and he found this small tiny bits of metal inside, and that was the one instance where the engine had to be opened. The exhaust has been changed at some point, and this is not the original exhaust. As you can see, this is the Gold Star exhaust. It gives that nice bassy sound. See now, there is some oil leak from the top. I think I have to change the gaskets and oil seals. The service is fixed for tomorrow. I couldn't get the parts yesterday, and today I have managed to get the parts, and its service has been fixed for tomorrow. If you look closer there, in between the fins, there is some amount of oil leakage. So we are planning to open up the engine tomorrow, put new seals. I think the seal has given off, so we are changing the seals or refixing the seals tomorrow. Hopefully that will fix the problem. Let's do some cleaning. Today is the One World One ride. I'm getting my bike ready for taking out for a ride. This is the battery box. Let's open it and I'll show you. So as you can see, the acid has leaked from this battery onto the side and has caused corrosion. More than once I have opened it and repainted it. That is why this battery box is still surviving. Otherwise the lock will break off and it will fly off, like it did for many people, isn't it? This is the toolbox, and I have kept some tools that you need for the bike. This too has rusted off quite a bit, and this is the fuse box. It's also called a toolbox and a fuse box because the fuse is also housed inside this box. This is the fuse. Thankfully I have not had any major electrical issue in this bike whatsoever. I never had any problem with electricals. I never had touch fuse. Till now I have not had a single fuse blown, which is great, you know. So let's close this toolbox back and we'll go and see the other side. This is the air filter box, so let's open it and just this is the stock air filter. It's quite dirty. I have changed it so many times, but well, the place where I'm living is a very dusty place, and as you can see, the air filter is very dirty. Anyway, tomorrow's service, so tomorrow I will change it. As some of you may have noticed, the 18-inch rims at the back wheel, which is not from the Electra but from the Classic. So this was a short review of my Royal Enfield Electra, and now let's go for Royal Enfield One ride. Happy riding, guys.